as a foundation. We're so proud of Joseph, not only the work he does for the Board of Trustees as president, but also the work he does in the community as the founder of the Youth Action Project. So welcome, Trustee Williams.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I think this is probably like my third or fourth time doing opening. And, you always kind of think about, what am I going to talk about? Bruce always tells a joke, and so I'm like, I can't tell a joke because then the chancellor's going to be like, I'm copying off of him, and I don't want him talking smack to me. And I noticed that everybody sits in the back, right? And so I just wonder what the students would say if they came in. You know how your teacher always tells you, sit in the front of the class, don't sit in the back of the class, because I was the back of the class student. That's why it took me so long to get through. And I just was looking at everybody. I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay, I was the type of student that they probably were. They sitting in the back. And I'm thinking about, well, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? And so I decided I was going to tell you about an experience that I recently had and then the desire that I have. So I spent about 8 days on a tour with San Bernardino City Unified School District, Norco Unified School District, and Moreno Valley Unified School District, and some folks from a school district in Michigan. We went on the Underground Railroad with the Black Voice Foundation. And some of you know that I had a chance a couple of years ago to spend 5 weeks in Kerala, India, and it was a life-changing experience for me. I mean, being in a third world country really just had a major impact on my view of life, and this tour was on par with that. We started off in Wilberforce, Ohio, then we went into Connecticut, then into Detroit, up into Canada, and then back into New York. And the whole experience was about learning about from ancient Egyptian times to the Moorish ruling period, then to the colonial experience and the whole enslavement period. And I think I probably cried and laughed the whole 8 days. I mean, the tour just, I was sold in a mock slave auction, and that really just, me and the assistant superintendent in Norco, we're chained by our necks together. And it just like, I just started crying. I couldn't help it. Yesterday, Dr. Smith made a presentation at his community gathering and talked about the success rates that we have in math and English with some of our students. The tour just taught me about the resiliency of a group of people and how they overcame major obstacles. And the whole point of the tour is to take educators to teach them about bias, privilege, and all of these different things, and so that they can begin to bring the African American experience into the classroom to help students who are underperforming see themselves in a whole different light, and hopefully that they will learn from the experience of their ancestors to take pride in their work, to be more resilient, and to just think about life in a whole different place. And so I just wanted to share that. I mean, the experience really just changed my life, going and learning about the history. And so if anybody wants to learn about it, you can contact me. I'm going to take a book out of Diana's. My cell phone number is 909-754-1068. And I know y'all have Diana's phone number. She knows how to reach me. So if you want information on it, you can reach me through her. My desire. A couple of weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, the Board of Trustees unanimously decided to place a bond measure on the ballot. So it'll be on the ballot November the 6th. And my hope is that the community at large will get behind it and support it. Our goal is to raise $470 million. And if you have seen the career technical facility here that was built in the 50s, we had the opportunity to take two governing board members from the state board on a tour yesterday. And our hope is to restore or rebuild that building along with many other projects that are on our list. We have some stuff that we would like to do at Valley, at Crafton, in addition to reconstructing that building. And it's my hope and belief that that will become the hub for this region for skill and habit development. If you start thinking about the partnerships that we can create with business and industry by constructing a new state-of-the-art facility and bringing our campus, or at least that part of it, into the 21st century, I think the instruction staff over there deserve to be in a modern place. I believe our students also deserve to have it, but the opportunities that will be created by having a facility like that is going to be major for our district and for our community. Folks will be able to get advanced level training and earn wages that hopefully they can go and start shopping and eating in some of these restaurants out here. I'm trying to get a Whole Foods in Rialto for my wife and get me some brownie points, but we need folks to be making some money for that kind of stuff to happen. And so my hope is that the community will get behind us in supporting this bond, so it's a great time for you to wear your Valley College swag, and when you're out in the community, on your off time, just talking about the good work that you're doing, the impacts on the lives of the people in this community that you're having, and just be proud of being a part of this district and a part of this campus. And so I hope we all have that same desire, and I appreciate the time. Welcome back, and let's make this a good year. And thank you. You can clap, thank you. So now I want to introduce our illustrious president, Diana Rodriguez. She's been a breath of fresh air when I'm out in the community. I serve on the Workforce Investment Board, and just talking to some of the business leaders and talking about their experience with her and the campus through her. We're just proud to have you aboard with us, and we're proud of all of the great work that you all are doing. So help me welcome our president. Thank you.